Welcome to this segment. Oh, wait a minute. I hope I ain't got too much titty showing. Welcome. Oh, shit, I do. Welcome to this segment of AKT Celebrity Reads. God, I wonder my cute outfit, but damn, now that I'm sitting here, my shit. Oh, God, I'm trying to. Maybe I gotta watch how I sit. Ah, it's a little jumpsuit. I don't know if y'all can see. A little jumpsuit, child, half naked over here. Let me get settled because I don't want all my tatas and stuff hanging all out. God, hold on. I'm going to have to position myself because it's such a cute outfit. Um, okay, I'm going to try not to stay too long. And I know you all laugh when I say that, but I'm really serious this time because I have not done a complete reading on this. I'm trying to get my little jumper thing. I'm sorry. Maybe I wanted you to see the candles too because they are really, really very active. My name is Alexyss K. Tylor. I am a psychic medium. I speak to people that are physically dead yet still alive, that physically leave but go to the other side and come back to this side. They go back and forth and they speak to people here and they deal with unresolved things that they need to deal with here. Can you see the candles? Because I don't want to get in the way. We're dealing with two Leos tonight. We're dealing with King Nipsey Hussle and we're dealing with young Dolph. I think tonight we're also in a full blood moon for November. And let me tell y'all, I haven't been feeling good. I've been so fatigued and exhausted, and I've been going through changes because I've been talking to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. The powerful orator, as you know, made history. And the last time I told Dr. King he was messy as hell because he brought up the King Center here in Atlanta, Georgia. He brought up his assassination. He brought up his youngest son. I think his youngest son is Dexter King. And he brought up Bernice King. And then Yolanda King came in here. Lord God, have mercy. Like I said, these are alleged readings, psychic readings. I'm a psychic medium. Hello, everyone. I'm not going to waste time. We'll get to the other bullshit in a minute. I got to get this out, okay? Get this out because remember, I don't know, when I did the last reading last week, I told you all people that were assassinated were talking with Nipsey. So I saw Tesla, who said he was assassinated and his inventions were stolen from him. Einstein, MLK, Malcolm X. Who else has been around Nipsey? King Von. We knew that Wiz the Wizard. We did that one a few weeks ago. But all of these, Steve Jobs said that he was assassinated and that his enemy is Bill Gates. And Bill Gates was doing things that he didn't approve of and that he was dealing with extermination, reducing the population of Black people and Africans, and that he said they have different cryo centers, underground cryo units, human trafficking in Africa and in all parts of the world where he's deliberately shooting them up, he said, with Fauci. Fauci helped to create a sheep fluke and HIV virus and SARS. And I told you all, and people laughed at me like 3 years ago about Ebola was resurging. Things like smallpox, chickenpox, HIV, AIDS, and some of those were in the COVID-19. And 19 represented 19 strains, like different strains. I have been telling you this ever since Nipsey came in here and started to say this to me. And and that they're going to bring this stuff out and bring Ebola out again. And if they cannot get this law passed to force everyone to do COVID-19, they're going to come out with the Merck smallpox. And think of that word, Merck is also short for murder, murking someone. No, I wouldn't say R.I.P. I don't like when people say R.I.P. to someone, because they cannot rest in peace if they were taken from this planet and they were murdered and they did not want to go. Okay, and I have the cards here, and yes, but he's been with Nipsey, and I saw them having a conversation when I told y'all in the last reading about Tesla and all the people I just mentioned, the great scientists and the ones that were wiped off the planet and had their property, their money, and their inventions stolen from them, including George Washington Carver and all of his inventions, and the black man that helped build the filament for the light bulb, that also ties into this because it deals with electronics and the internet. There was also a black man that was instrumental in helping to build the internet. And also there were black Moors that were involved in creating the United States. When you're dealing with Moors, you're dealing with Morocco, you're dealing with Africa, you're dealing with Moorish law, Moorish science, and them, and I don't know all the details of it, their interactions with George Washington, the alleged first president of the United States. And I've gone through this before. They were talking about, and then Benjamin Banneker came up too. Benjamin Banneker, and said things that were stolen from him. And he's one of the high-ranking Masons, and he has the blueprint for the United States and the White House, and I think the rebuilding or reconstruction of the White House, and so-called slaves were involved in building that and building the United States. These people have been sitting with Nipsey since last week talking about the assassination. They were talking about another assassination, and I mentioned this to you all. I said, for him to be talking to all these people around him that were assassinated, somebody else is getting ready to be assassinated during the Jason period in the entertainment industry. Like I had told y'all. Yes, I know they were Leos, and they were friends. Young Dolph and Nipsey were friends. And you can see a year ago, Young Dolph made this badass chain as a tribute to Nipsey. And he said people didn't know it. Him and Nipsey were getting ready to go on tour. So I know the past few days, Nipsey was crying. And I said, baby, what's wrong? Because I haven't felt you in the past couple of days. I knew you were gone. And Martin Luther King was here because he was sitting with Martin Luther King since last week, and Malcolm X, like I said, and Steve Jobs and Einstein and Tesla. And they said it was getting ready to be another assassination. And then Martin Luther King started telling me to look to Memphis. Look to, I think it was the Lorraine Hotel. And I was really getting creeped out the past few days. And I'm like, Martin Luther King, why do you want me to say this stuff and say this stuff about his family? He said there was internal conflict and war and something coming up about the family. I'm going to show you how that ties into Nipsey in a minute. And now it ties into Young Dolph, because that's also about real estate and investments they want to take from Young Dolph and put it up in the air. And it's two women. Because one thing I saw, and I don't understand, the first card I pulled when I was asking Young Dolph what happened yesterday is the Two of Cups. Either he was in love or he was in between two women. And one woman was very upset about this. And there were more than one woman there at the shop, the cookie place, that's involved in this, not involved in setting him up, but his business and his money. There's an independently wealthy woman, or woman that's made a lot of money, that's dealt with Young Dolph, that is now going to take over some type of operations and is going to make a lot more money off of his death, along with his record label, whoever owns that, and whoever owns the insurance policies to that. I am telling you, this is just like Nipsey's situation. This was a hit. And I'm kind of wondering, there are several women I see here, and one, it's really weird, but I'm going to get deep into it in a minute after I explain about MLK, okay? Because it ties into this. Business owners, 3 people that were doing business and working on new business, new real estate, new store, new architecture, and promotion around the business. And it was also female that was talking about this. he might have been involved with two women, or I know it's a new love, young love, call herself in love. So I'm wondering, is that his wife, or was it another woman that he had on the side? And one of them was very upset and heartbroken about this. I'm not saying she did it though. I'm just saying this is some of the drama that led up to this man's murder. And what I will tell you is that yes, rappers are involved in the hit. Previous Inmates is some street shit. It's some gang shit, but it's some old niggas that's involved in the shit. It's some OGs that don't like him, that are into the street, into the business, into the drugs. Yes, I understand that, but I'm telling you, this is also about some street shit. Some older men don't like him, haven't liked him, just like they didn't like Nipsey. The OGs were jealous of him, threatened of him, intimidated by him, and they had something to do with this hit, along with, now I haven't asked directly about these two men, but I know one of them was involved in having him shot in LA, and that guy was arrested, but he did that as a hit for another rapper. One of the rappers that is Young Dolph's enemy. They said he put him up to it. But there are also women. It's like this is organized crime. But also this is a open old police case, because I see court documents and court papers from another case that has not been settled and that has not been closed. This is tying to another police case and feds. The feds are involved now, but the feds were involved before this happened yesterday, and police knew that this was going to happen, because when I told you all last week, they were talking about this in the Underworld with Nipsey. All of the men that had been assassinated hang around Nipsey, and Malcolm and all of them have been with him since day one, talking to him, and we knew a hit was coming. I knew because they knew, and they told me. That's why I mentioned it to you last week about all these men were around him, were assassinated, and it was getting ready to be another assassination. But then it scared the shit out of me, because MLK was in here the past few days, and he said, look at Memphis. Look at where they shot me at the Lorraine Hotel. Thank you, Lady Ma'am. Now, if you all can tell me, because I don't know, the address of where Young Dolph was shot, and it's really weird too that his mother named him Adolf, like Adolf Hitler. I wonder why would she name him Adolf? Because that deals with treachery and enemies and people that dislike people with melanin. Unless there's another meaning for the term, the word Adolf, like that's, and call him Dolph. I see why he called himself Dolph, but for short, why would you give your child? Okay, anyway, I know, because that's, I know that some of that agenda is around this. That's why I know this was a hit. The police were involved and the feds were involved, and there's a legal case. It could be more than one legal case, because I see it like doing like this. It has tentacles, spiders. Yeah, but that energy is everywhere. That's not why this happened, because it's a dark energy there. This man was targeted for annihilation and assassination, and he should have left because he knew it. And I knew it because they knew it. And the Underworld and Nipsey knew. And he was very quiet, and he was very sad the past few days. So Martin Luther King starts talking to me about Ralph David Abernathy. He starts talking to me about his wife, Coretta Scott King, and said they had an understanding and that he cheated on her with a white woman. He was dealing with different women behind her back, and that she didn't know it. But the feds were tapping his phone, just like they tapped Malcolm's phone, but they could not find Malcolm cheating on Betty Shabazz. However, Martin Luther King said he cheated on his wife all the time, and that the feds took Coretta Scott King the tapes and let them listen to him fucking. But she, didn't leave him. She stood by his side. They had an agreement. He said he was in love with this white woman, and this white woman was in love with him, and that messy Jesse Jackson ass, was at the hotel, said him, and said it was another man. I got to look at all of them. He said one of them was a homosexual, And one of them was a bisexual, said, I think a lot of them went to Morehouse and said that they was all wild and off the chain in the hotel room and was doing orgies in the room with goddamn men's and women's. Now, Martin Luther King said that he didn't do that shit. Said he fucked them hoes, though. He fucked it black ones and he fucked it white ones. So but then again, I never heard Martin Luther King have a hate message for white people. He said our people should get along and get together. And this nigga said he was getting along, goddamn it, to get along. He said that now look, I'm willing to be proved wrong if I didn't hit a man in the spirit, right? But I know I had to hit the shit because MLK been telling me to look at Memphis. He said, look at where they shot me in the hotel, and them niggas that was in the hotel, some of them knew that they were going to shoot my ass. Yeah, include Messy Jesse, goddammit. Messy Jesse Jackson of the goddamn Rainbow Coalition gonna get down there and talk about he wore King blood on his clothes, but Jesse Jackson did not have none of Martin Luther King blood on his clothes. I don't know if he had some goat blood, goddammit, on his blood when he did the damn blood ritual. Or lift his hand up to do some damn soulless soul through his booty hole. God damn it, but it wasn't King blood. So King said the niggas that was in there and said it was a woman that he was fucking with, said the white woman he was messing with was one of his handlers and an undercover agent. He mentioned CIA as well as FBI. That was a hit and said it went to 2. I'm not sure if it was more than one shooter. From the way he trying to tell me, the black men he said Abernathy one line wrapped there with Abernathy. We were talking about the affairs and shit. Abernathy didn't do it though, but Abernathy had brought his old messy ass in here trying to keep up shit, and MLK confirmed. Said you saw a video a while back where JFK wife had a video spilling the tea on MLK. I mean, MLK, look, he said he fucked them hoes, okay? I mean, I know it's a temptation to man. He said you know what I'm saying? Now, the man, don't hold it against a player. You know, they were just all up in the Kang phase. You know, throwing that pussy. Huh? And Kang said that he caught it. He said whatever they were throwing, he was going to catch it. And he didn't care if it was black or white, goddammit, like Michael Jackson. Why was she going to leave him? They had an understanding. They were a political couple making history. They were put together. It wasn't a lot of these couples, like celebrity couples, are not put together for love. They're put together for the corporation. They're agents of the corporation to generate money to reach a certain generation. And it's usually young, dumb, impressionable people that don't have a mother or father, and they force this on them. Okay? So MLK was saying, go and look at where they shot me. Go look at Memphis. And I think when you're dealing with Memphis, are we dealing with Rome? Or are we dealing with Egypt? Tell me if somebody can look this up. Is there someone named Memphis in Rome or in Egypt? Because we would be going back to the original secret societies. And the original secret, thank you. I thought so, CJ. Egypt. Okay. So we are dealing with secret societies, and we're dealing with frat boys, fraternities. We're dealing with Morehouse. We're dealing with Spelman. Okay. We're dealing with feds. And I know that's what happened to young Dolph, because look at where he was shot. It blew my mind. When I looked today, I said, where was Martin Luther King shot? Memphis. Where was young Dolph shot? Memphis. And Martin Luther King told me this, and they were all sitting talking the past 7 days, waiting for this to go down in the physical. See, these things, they hear them over there. Thank you. Dolph was at Makita Cookies 2370. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 reduced to 3. Tell me, if anybody can look at it, how far away is that from where Martin Luther King got shot in Memphis? What was that? The Lorraine Motel? Yes, but we know also when we're dealing with Egypt, that's what I'm saying, you're dealing with the secret societies that basically lost their power and were invaded, and then basically negotiated the power to the Europeans that rule now and hide that knowledge. When you look at the dollar, bill, that's the African contributions, Egyptian contributions to European civilization. When you look at the $1 bill, and it is not capped. The cap is not completely on the stone because they're waiting for the Dajjal to return. Like I told you with CERN, they're waiting for their father to come back through the CERN portal so that they can complete it and put the capstone down on the pyramid. Because you see on the dollar, it's not completely complete, but you see the eye. You think it's the eye of Horus, but it's also like the eye of Maldor when you are looking. What, Cherry? It's close? Goddamn. To say, see, but they said I'm crazy, goddamn it. They said I'm crazy. And I'm trying to tell MLK Jr., don't do this to me. God, please, God, on the physical realm. Now you over there with Nipsey. That, you know what? I did not know that. I have never fucked with. No, because I gotta get a map and see where, because Martin Luther King knew. That shit is so wild to me. And he told me, thank you for the donations. Please click like, please share, and please donate to my Cash App. Put your link in there, please. I need all your donations because I can't keep doing this. Hey, Richie Luxury. I can't keep doing this if you all don't want to donate and help me. Thank you, Shamika. I need all the help I can get because this is, like, I really want to take a break. I don't know if I'm going to go take a break. I don't know when I'm coming back. Because I really, this is, whoa, too much. Martin Luther King starts telling me and how they set him up. He said it was his friends, fake friends. Some of them niggas was undercover agents for the FBI in there. He mentioned CIA. He mentioned there was more than one shooter. One of them black men in that room was also a shooter. Excuse me. He was trained to shoot. I'm not going to say he shot him, but he was trained to shoot. Hi, Michelle. And hi, everybody. I just didn't speak to everybody because I'm trying to get into it because, I'm just really exhausted. Thank you for people letting me know you got your orders. I'm tired. I'm trying to get me together and I'm trying to fill the orders. Okay. He showed me a sniper, a white man, a sniper that was military. That's what MLK is showing me on the roof. But then he's showing me someone else down at the bottom of a building watching, looking out, just like JFK. And he said the people in the room, and there was a woman that they had dealt with that was also affiliated with, that was an agent of one of the law enforcement agencies. They were on standby. Now, everybody knows that has common sense. All you have to do is watch the video of JFK being shot with Jackie O. And they have a convertible. They're in Texas on the grassy knoll. And they're told to slow down. They're going slow. And the CIA is given an order to stand down. When they stand down, they stand back away from his car, and he gets the back of his head blown off, but it looks like someone shot him in the front. And when you look at, I was just looking at this the other day because I knew this was getting ready to happen in Memphis. The vice president had a lover, and I don't know if she's still alive, but I found her interview. She's talking about how, I think Lyndon Johnson, Lyndon B. Johnson, correct me if I'm wrong. He wanted to be president, as well as there were mafia ties to JFK's assassination. And she heard them talking about this so that he could be the president. There were different reasons as well. You said Lorraine is downtown. Yeah, I gotta find a map if they haven't changed the maps to. It's amazing to me how Martin Luther King's energy reached out on this. I don't know why he reached out on this. I don't think it's just because it was Memphis. It's because of the ties, clearly, the spiritual significance. I don't know a lot about young Dolph, but I know that he loves Nipsey and Nipsey loves him, and that's all I need. And Nipsey's been with him, and he's very hurt about this. I'm telling you, this is several things. Like with Nipsey. It's some street shit, yes. Gang shit, gang war, drug war shit. Because some of these rappers were also involved in hustling in the drug game as well as their music labels, and then old unresolved shit. And they're trying to clean their money up and move in a higher direction. And you can't be in those areas. Them niggas gonna kill you. And I guess he didn't want to believe that. He didn't want to move. They've been trying to kill this man, and threatening to kill this man for years. I made several attempts, yet he still would come in that era. He just wanted, like Nipsey, to help his people and love his people, but you've been told if you stay here, you're going to die. And they still would not leave or in and out. And they knew this was going to happen. These niggas was going to do this. I don't know if that's part of the reason too, but Martin Luther King is deeper than that. Like MLK, Malcolm, because they're all talking. They're not enemies. This is political. This is to take you backwards in time. This is to take your rights away, to institute gun laws and more jail time. He showed me this. It looks like a tower, like a watchtower, but it's affiliated with prison in Memphis. And the prison goes all the way underground. So I don't know if you know if there's a state prison, a federal prison that goes underground. This was talked about, and they knew this was going to happen in prison, in jail, before this happened. This is not. Because a fan put him on Instagram at the gas station, and then they said, oh, he's there. Because he told me yesterday when I saw he was hit in the face or the head, or around the head, his body was beat up. It's like where he fell or knocked down and moved around. He had been through this shit before, but he's still strong and get back up. He knew one of the shooters. He saw the shooter in the face. He said, and the bodyguard, they said it was a bodyguard. Here we go again. Where's the bodyguard? Where's the bodyguard? You know what also? I ain't gonna get on it. I'm just gonna say a little bit. Whitney Houston, who's also a Leo. You know, YouTube has been erasing a lot of shit. I hope somebody's saving this somewhere. Do you all remember? Now, I'm not accusing her of anything. What I know is this. You have to watch the celebrities that want to be your friend, because you'll be on the menu. That energy will be around you if they don't want to get rid of their husband, their wife, their children, their mommy, their daddy. Those people grew up around each other a lot of time, known each other for a long time. I'm going to tell you a story. It's not my story, it's true. When Whitney Houston went to California with her baby, Bobby Christina, I think she was getting ready to perform, and the great godfather, her godfather, Clive Davis, I think this was for the Grammys, Nicki Minaj, Chaka Khan, all these other people were there to perform. Clive Davis, I can't find it, they erased it, is sitting with Monica on one side of him and Brandy on the other, who said they love Whitney to death. And then Whitney comes up, her hair's wet, she's saying she just had a swim. She greets Clive, kisses him. She told Bobby Christina to kiss your godfather. And then she folds up a piece of paper and pushes it down into Brandy's hand. After that, Whitney sacrificed. And then you see Brandy and Monica trying to do music or trying to come up off that energy. I don't think they really are where they used to be. I just noticed something. Monica said she was with young Dolph yesterday or the day before, the night before he got murdered. All I'm saying is it's just a coincidence. That's why I'm mentioning it, because she said this. And I see the woman here that's a star, that's a celebrity that's close to him, that was near him or associated with him. And then I saw she said it. So it's not me telling a story. I'm not alleging it. You can Google it if I if I read that wrong, the singer Monica is friends with young Dolph. And all I'm saying is, I'm noticing she was hanging with another Leo when they got murdered, drugged, and drowned. Look, that's all I'm saying is that you have to look at certain celebrities because Ray J was also around her, supposed to be messing with her. I don't know. Or if he was supposed to be a runner boy, you know, do errands and things. Certain people that come up and always hang around celebrities, Snoop, shit like that, like around Nip and other folks, Easy, Pot. You have to look at them. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all I'm goddamn saying. Just look at them. Especially if they done got older, goddamn it, and they been around and ain't nothing that really happened to their motherfucking ass, and they always around and other motherfuckers in the ground. They take ass, suck dick, skeeting around, and they hanging around while other niggas in the ground. You see what I'm saying? Younger niggas be in the ground. See. I just noticed that. That's just an observation. That's all. Just from Drip's world. Yeah. Because that's what Witness said. She said, look at her. She said, see the bitch, forgive me. She said she was round, her and that other one was round when they plotted that shit on me to come up off of my energy. That's all that I had said. That's all I'm gonna say. You got to watch that. See, all these people want to be stars so bad that they take a pass and a dick in their ass and hang around these motherfuckers. And a lot of them don't never goddamn go nowhere. If they go somewhere, niggas, we be coming round the mountain when she come. See, they be coming around, niggas go around the mountain up in their ass. Just to hang around these celebrities, be at their house and stick all kind of modeling dicks all in their fucking mouth. They don't never go nowhere unless a lot of time they goddamn go round and down in the ground. See, that's what they there for. That's what the fuck they... Okay. Getting back on Pernt. But I am on Pernt though. But I'm trying to fucking tell you because what they call her, Nippy? Whitney Houston nickname is Nippy. And she's a Leo lion. They couldn't control her fucking ass. So they got on that shit. And then Nipsey, that's his nickname. He's a goddamn Leo. So I got all these damn lions in here. As we're leading up to more of the sacrifice period of Thanksgiving and Christmas. The big one's Christmas. Okay? That's why I know that Lord. One of these rappers that they are accusing, look, all I'm going to do, I am not saying it is a fact. I am just saying what the spirits are saying because I got a whole bunch of messy Leos over here. And young Dolph is now joined the crew because he just say anything out of his mouth like Nipsey and like Whitney. Said one of these rappers said, he basically he pretends that he's straight, he's not. He likes transgender women. That's all he likes to mess with. One of these rappers that's accused of setting that boy up. That's what young Dolph is. But you know what? I can't get out my mind. Why did young Dolph thing just said it to me? The song been in my mind. Make you feel some type of way. I know that you make you feel some type of way. I don't know what the boy keep on. I was a rich homie Quan. I know he ain't got nothing to do with it, but do he know one of them? Make you feel that type of way. I know that make you feel some type of way. Some type of way. Make you feel some type of way. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this guy? Why he keep coming that song? Make you feel some type of way. Is he from Atlanta? Because I knew also this young Dolph's murder is connected to Atlanta and Memphis. Artists, friends, rappers, gangbangers, drug dealers. Because the rappers, a lot of them are gangbangers and drug dealers. That's what I'm saying. They're tied to Atlanta and Memphis and LA, New York, LA. Very strong Atlanta connection here. But Rich Homie Quan, I think that is the name. I, I wonder which one of them does he know? If y'all can find out, tell me, because I didn't follow young Dolph. I'm getting to know him now with Nipsey. And he's a sweetheart. He reminds me of Nipsey. And he's a gentleman. He's so gentle. At least with me, he's very kind. He's a gentleman. I know you make them get out of character, and it's over. It's over when you make them get out of character. That mouth is something. That mouth is lethal. But so far, but I would never disrespect them. I love them. They've already asked me for food. I'd be honored to cook for both of them. You know, I love beautiful men that are sweet to me. Okay. So I don't think he's friends. I don't think Rich Homie Quan is friends with young Dolph. It must be an association. Now, I'm not saying anything to you all for the past few minutes because I can't see anybody. It's just a clear screen, okay? So don't take offense. I can't see you, okay? If anybody can tell me if the one, I think Rich Homie Quan things make you feel some type of way, is friends with the other rappers that they've accused of putting a hit out on young Dolph. I wonder, do they know each other, affiliated in some type of way? Because he brought him up, and then he's laughing because he said one of the rappers only dates or likes to date transsexual, and said people know it around town, I guess there in Memphis. Show me a dark-skinned guy. Kind of chubby face. Full face. Rapper. I'm not going to say any names. I know how you all are. I say a name, you go find. So I don't know. I'm going to look more into it. But he's laughing. And he said he don't like him. He was jealous of him. He said he was more of a player, his style, his jewelry. He's showing me a ring. This guy, what particular ring that this guy or people like or was jealous of the ring. He said, I had things in order for my babies and my daughter. He had things the way he wanted them played out. And they crucified him and turned him into the hangman. And I'm going to tell you, there was a policeman there before the shooting and during the shooting. And law enforcement and lawyers were involved in this. So that tells me there was something going on before this hit. There was still a legal case or legal cases, and somebody's in protective custody. Somebody is a federal informant that surround him and that was watching him. I'm not going to say he was followed the whole time to the cookie shop. But someone was alerted when he was there, and someone in the area, they were waiting on him. They've been on standby, so they stay ready. This wasn't a hurry up and scramble and get your gun. They were already ready. This is someone he had problems with before. And I'm telling you, because I can see through his eyes, he looked at the face, even with the mask. But something was said. The killer said something to him. So I'm wondering, did they have words before? And were they on a phone? Were they arguing disagreements a while back on behalf of someone else? Because he was very disliked by a group of people. And this was some OGs I saw that disliked him too. As well as this is gangbanging shit, this is some street shit, this is some drug shit, this is other criminal activity that taken place before and someone had been killed before. Around him and dislike of him. And hustling in the street. But this guy, one of those that came up, I see someone in the store. It's someone in the store. I wonder who is the shooter in the store. They're saying, and I saw a little bit of footage today, you can see someone outside. No, there's someone in the store, and there's a female hiding. There's someone in the back, and there's someone outside on the side and in the back. Not just in the front. He was surrounded. And I'm also hearing this was a corporate decision. I haven't done the full reading on this. If you all want me to do the full reading on this and you really care about it, then donate. I'm not going to. I have too much stuff going on and it's not fair to me because there's a lot of shit in the mix and a lot of moving parts to this. I'm only tapping into them because he's with Nipsey. And and then Martin Luther King would not leave me alone. And Martin Luther King said, look at Memphis. Look at the situation surrounding what happened to me. And it's the same thing what happened to young Dolph. It is also corporate on a higher level in his assets and things and accounts. And now there's getting ready to be divisions of it because there are also females with money that want it. And females that were upset with him. Let me tell you something else right quick because Nipsey has told me to say this, and now it makes sense because it ties into all of the young men, but especially Nipsey and young Dolph because I'm seeing they both are multimillionaires. They have a lot of real estate and they have their own companies. They were in a position to hire people and to bring a lot of change into the black community. And they did not want that. And to bring, but you know what's weird to me? Is that people like those two, you see them murdered for trying to do it. And when King Von tried to do it and change, they murdered him. But then you see other people like TIP, Tip Hotline and shit, they get to do it and they get rewarded and stay alive, which tells you they are a part of the cabal. They are a part of the order, and whatever they're building to act like they help the community is really going to make it worse, and they're going to gentrify or regentrify. Let's just watch it in Atlanta and let's see what happens with the buildings, because wherever he goes and does something or builds something, there's always a high element of black on black crime and drugs in the area he goes into. But yet Nipsey gets murdered for trying to do the same thing that he's copied. And Nipsey told me, and I saw it in a vision, and he wants me to keep saying it when he talks about the baby mama, Puma baby mama. And it's some, I don't know if it's the Neighborhood Nip Foundation, but it's a nonprofit so-called organization dedicated to Nipsey Hussle. But when he took me into, there's a board over this Nipsey Hussle organization. So I don't know if it's the Neighborhood Nip Foundation that his sister and the baby mother's tied to, or Jay-Z donates to, Atlantic Records donates to, or if there's another one he's showing me. I got out of my body and he took me there. He said, I want to show you something. There is a secret board of directors that is older men, mostly older white men that control that organization that is a corporate organization and entity. And it is not about Nipsey Hussle or about helping him keep his legacy alive, help black and brown people, which Nipsey was about, the Latin community, the Mexican and the black community, Asian, bringing them together. This is not that. They say it's that on the outside. There are people on that board that you'll never see and you don't know. They are over that money. Millions of dollars. And it is going to offshore accounts, secret owners. You will not know all the board members or all of the people that are getting secret checks. Stole that boy shit, stole that boy land, is destroying that community and will wipe out anything that they can that represents him and what he was about and what he was doing. In the next 2 years, it won't even look the same. They are pocketing that money, and he showed me someone on the board from Atlantic Records. Atlantic Railroad, airplanes, airlines, airplane parts, aeronauticals, like Navy, Air Force, NASA. You've heard me in the past on my videos say Nipsey, NASA, Navy, Atlanta, Atlantis, Atlantic Railroad, Atlantic Records. What he has been teaching me. These big corporations have eliminated mom and pop shops, mom and pop radio, mom and pop broadcasting, black broadcasting. BET is not black. They're corporate owned, and it's a whole bunch of nonsense shit. Low level first chakra shit. Bullshit. That's on there. You have a handful of corporate owners that control record labels and radio. When they bring these artists in, what you're dealing with is Wall Street and basically loan sharking, dealing with mob. You're getting people in contracts that they're going to lose in, and then you put, and I've gone over this plenty of readings back for people that don't know me and haven't been keeping up with this. You get an insurance policy on them. You use the straw man for them. You set up their bank accounts, their marketing, their agents, their management. All those people are tied in, and if you're not given an agent or anybody working in those industry, you won't get a contract, you won't get a job, and if you do not sign a 360, and that's what Atlantic Records is known for. And I think Nipsey was being a gentleman. He's being very gracious when I heard him in an interview and they said, Nipsey, everybody knows Atlantic only gives out 360s. You signed with them. You got a 360. He paused and he said, no, we have a partnership. I said, I wonder what that means, that they would give you a partnership and no one else got one, and you own all of your rights. I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm saying with what he's telling me now, he just showed me a whole board of directors that don't give a fuck about him or his legacy or his community, and they never fucking did. They sent niggas that gangbang, that are also drug dealers, dick suckers, and rappers and producers, and sicked them on him and and the baby mama. They always gonna send what you like. Little boy, little girl, boy and girl, or a bitch. To hem your motherfucking ass up. And I looked for her because she always says they're so in love, and that's a lie. That they were living together for 6 years and totally monogamous, that's a lie. And that he had no other children, had got nobody else pregnant, that's a lie. And that he was living with her at the time he was shot, that's a lie. But she's so in love with him, and everything's about him, but really it's everything's about her. All the deals, everything she's bragging that she sells out on. She didn't have any of that, and she was not incorporated into the Marathon clothing or a model or his website or anything he had or does until he died. Physically was shot down like a fucking dog at his store, just like they shot young Dolph down, and now it's going to be the same kind of shit because he has a lot of real estate, a lot of assets, owns his publishing, owns his rights, multimillionaire, young, beautiful black man, left children. Do you think they care about blowing your fucking head off and care about your babies? They just give them a little check. little settlement. I have their mommy or who else is going to settle it. Why do they care about giving you a few million when they're going to make hundreds of billions, millions, and then hundreds of millions and then billions? Because those types of rights and deals that they'll kill you for, or that they will give you a Godfather offer, sign the contract. It's your signature or your brains. Which one is it? They know what you sign is going to be into perpetuity. So they're going to constantly make money off of you and then get with other partnerships and agreements that you don't know about, that they don't have to ask you about, and constantly revamp, chop, and screw your shit to the point you don't even recognize it because it's so far from you. And this was all about land. So I wonder what land holdings that young Dolph has, what connections, and then he keeps saying the women. There are women involved in this. So I'm wondering, was there a woman upset? Does he have more than one baby mama? Because this particular daughter that he keeps bringing up and he's talking about, but he is showing he's in love. And it's so beautiful to show this, because I heard some of his raps, and he's like Nipsey, basically talking about fucking getting sucked and no commitment. Don't speak to me in public. After you suck, give me sloppy toppy in private. So I don't know you like that. When you see me, you're not my girl. We're just fucking. So when I see that Two of Cups, new love, or someone he met or is in love, I think that's beautiful. But it's so sad because he won't physically get to continue to taste the sweetness of that young love, that new love from that woman. Because I see grown women here. So I'm wondering, would they his age or a little bit older or just very mature, because they look like grown women that he's now at least is drawn to. I'm looking at this, okay? Nipsey has me. I'm in the boardroom. I'm looking for the baby's mother to have a controlling seat, to make decisions about money and how things are ran. I'm not saying she's not there. I'm just saying I don't see her. I saw older, powerful white men that own record labels, other corporations. They are a part of the cabal. That's the boys' club. She does not control or run any organization that is set up for Nipsey. They give her a check. I'm willing to be wrong. Because, people like to call me crazy and they like to call me a liar. I'm just telling you that I saw this when Nipsey took me there. I don't know these people. I'm not claiming to know them. I can't prove right now what I said, but I believe so strongly what I said. I'm saying it. Same thing is going to happen to young Dolph. It's a couple of powerful women I see that are already getting themselves ready to step into these types of positions, and they're destroying Nipsey's legacy. They don't want him to have a legacy. They want to take his money and shit and set his motherfucking ass up like they did and put her in it, and she gets checks. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I don't care what you say. I believe what I'm saying. She does not control his estate. This has not worked out the way she thought it would. She gets told what to do. You get told what jobs you get. You get told who to screw. Because she's not celibate. Holding herself still heartbroken over Nipsey. That's a goddamn lie. She's lying. The men, those men, black and white, are in control of that agency and that corporation. Now, I know the brother is in control of a lot of it too. Yes, say so. He's over Nipsey's estate. So I'm not sure. This must be something different. Or maybe the brother's affiliated with this organization. Nipsey's trying to tell me that he wants, I don't know who he wants to know, but he wants someone to know what she's doing. And she's not straight. You think this is a straight, honest, loving, kind, good person. And I don't like being the one to have done this. This has worn me out. And to have to say these things, I don't like saying this about another woman. And I've repeatedly asked Nipsey, why would you do this? You were involved with this woman, you have a relationship, you have a child with her and this other woman. He really don't attack Tanisha. It'd be her. This the one that's more greedy and money hungry and is a part of the cabal and an agent of the corporation. He's saying she is not a good person. She does not have honor and integrity. She just wants his money. He keeps saying she don't love me. She want my money. It was all about sending her in to steal from me, and now she cannot get all of it. And he mentioned something about a bank and bank accounts. And when you go into this bank, you go downstairs. They have to take you downstairs, and there's a whole another floor down there. And it has this big vault, and it has all of these safe deposit boxes. And she wants to get in the box to get the accounts. I don't know why, but he said she's trying to get all the money, that she can get, and she owes niggas money for niggas helping her set Nipsey up. And also, it's some money he has, or Bitcoin, or some investment, something that he did not put her name on because he was not legally married to her, and he didn't trust her like that. It was hidden, and they done found out, or them niggas around him, or somebody that don't look through his shit, because believe me, they have picked that boy accounts and shit clean. Went through his drawers, his clothes, his jewelry, all of his shit, his hair, his blood, everything. Picked him apart like they do when they set someone up and they roast them for the kill, and then they come and feast on the person. Saying she's trying to do some type of forging shit or some type of new contract shit to get that boy money out that account. See, I've been holding this and keeping this to myself, Lord, because I just don't know why this nigga messy. This nigga messy. But then again, hey, he said they did it to him. She's still trying to get some more of the main money, and somebody is caught blocking her. These powerful men are not giving her Nipsey's estate and all of his money. And no matter how much she gets, he said it's never enough. Never, just greedy, can never be satisfied, never enough. He said people that really love him, that were close to him, and he don't think it's that many, they need to know she's still plotting, because there's getting ready to be a shift. She can't just walk in there and just write checks and get what the fuck she wants. She's acting that way and she's bragging. It's not like that. They put her ass in a trick. These high up, very wealthy white men running this around. Large parts of this, they're running it. the boule niggas. I keep saying that bald head nigga. What is it? Marquis? He's a politician in that era, Crenshaw era, with the bald head that was up there with Nip and David Gross. Them kind of niggas there, they give him their little crumbs because he's a rat. So they give him a little cheese, God damn it. And got one of his foots caught in a rat trap so he can't get too far or talk too fucking much or get out of line. They got the niggas underneath there. Then they got the street niggas. And the police, see. And the feds are still in this looking around it. And niggas in jail behind this here that know what's going on, that don't like Nipsey, and niggas that do like him, that's in there, and niggas are still, they still looking at things, and niggas that's been killed, and there's some more gonna go on before this Eric Holder trial, because I'm not sure. I have to keep looking at that until next year about a conviction on that, because I doubt it. If they do, it'll be something like Alpo, where it looks like that. For people that think he did it and get comfort, but then his ass will be sent somewhere else. Protection. Some shit like that, because remember, Eric Holder's lawyer became a judge. A powerful judge. Don't think this might not come across her desk, because she fought for his release and his innocence. Remember that. So if she fought for that as an attorney, now she's a powerful federal judge. What could she do? What could she see? Who could she talk to and influence? These people, this industry, there's nothing wrong with you being an artist if you want to be one. But if you go inside of there, you're going to have to give to get, and you will not be the winner in the end. So it's best for you to control your own assets and goods. But niggas and nigga bitches are so hateful and dirty and jealous that even if you do it on your own in your neighborhood, they'll kill you for nothing. They just have to put them up to it. So you can't trust them either. So you have to find a way to make your money, and you have to get away from your own people. At least a certain level of them. Because they're crab in the barrel. And these people on top know that. And they will exploit that all the way to Wall Street. And all of the banks that they own. And the insurance policy receipts. Had to put that out there for him because he keeps talking about, I don't know if his brother knows about all of his bank accounts or have gone to all of his bank accounts. He keeps saying niggas in the hood. Niggas supposed to be his friends. Some of me growed up around the baby mama and made some kind of secret side deals with the baby mama. And they feel like they didn't get everything she promised them. She's a sneaky line. Bitch, I have told y'all this since 2019. I mean, because that's what the man told me. All this stuff she painted is lies. Sure, she got the money. But she didn't get all of it. It's being rationed. And she will never get all of it because I saw the powerful white man in control, and I saw a powerful white man from Atlantic Records in control. That have other corporations that they own too, that tie into a portfolio. The name is a cover. Neighborhood Nip, any organizations you see with him, you can't see the board. It looks like a black person that they're honoring on the outside, but it's controlled by white people. Powerful white people and powerful black people that are a part of the order. They help to set the shit up and steal it. So they just let the niggas do the dirty work on the bottom, the murdering, all of that stuff. And then they deal with the corporation and the papers and the insurance and the land deeds and the bank accounts and the publishings and the royalties. and the banks. This is business. Cold business. And they always win. The house always wins. Once you sign their contracts. And even if you don't, they'll still kill your fucking ass. If that's what they want to do. If it's something of yours they really want. And then it goes corporate. This is cold decisions. What he showed me, there's no emotion for Nipsey. There's no boo-hoo for Nipsey. There's no boo-hoo for the community. They want you gone. They want you in Cali gone. So we can do what we always do. Move the ley lines, move the streets, change the maps, rebuild. And then when we want to bring more money in, and we want to make more money, and we want to make people expendable after every 20 years, 25 years, then they tear the shit down again. Devalue it. Run the motherfuckers out, and then build the value back up. That's just the game. And we don't know how to play because most black people don't like each other anyway and won't learn and won't stick together. Like it was before. And there are a lot of white people that had no problem and were not racist that dealt with us and even died trying to help us and defend us. And so all of them are not our enemy. All Asians are not our enemy. That's not what I'm saying. When I looked at this and Nipsey stood there, he said, look, I want you to see. All it is about economics to them. Banking and finance to them. That's all. Owning, dominating, conquering, and ruling. That's it. All that other shit, and somebody died, and let's have a funeral, and let's parade down. If it's not their people, and it doesn't benefit them, and it's not a loss to them, and it's someone that has been hurt and set up and stolen from, and that person is going to be at a loss, and they're going to make millions, that's all they care about. Because it's black people that work for them too, that they do care about, and they will protect once you submit to the order. Or you have a bloodline, because there are a lot of wealthy, powerful black people that we just don't know about, that are part of those bloodlines. They benefit. If you're not in that family, or if you've not been brought in, you will be targeted whenever you get in the way, or whenever you have a property, or you're in a certain area that they want. One way or another, if you're by yourself, you're going to lose. If you don't fortify, they'll just send niggas in. Because niggas like to do that. Not people of color. Niggas like to do that. Because they self-hate in any fucking way. So I'm not talking about people of color. I'm talking about niggas, like animals, like rats, like roaches, and like to sell people out that look like them. They'll do it. Always do it. And then they get pennies, or just to be around the table like a lapdog licking milk out of a fucking bowl on the damn ground. Just to say you're there. Not that you're on the level of you get to sit in the seats with kings. But just because you're in the house. Like a house nigga. Unfortunately, that's what it is, and that's what happened to Nipsey. That's what he showed me. It's now a corporate. It was a hostile corporate takeover. And when it gets very hostile, see, someone could have approached Nipsey and talked to him. Oh, I forgot. David Gross and, his baby mama and all. Yeah, they did. I'm sorry. Not could have. They did. He trusts these people for some reason. Oh, yeah, because a lot of them knew his baby mom. Oh, okay. And became his partners. And it was a hostile takeover after that once they got their hands in his business and the contracts. So hostile. You know what hostile means? Violently murder. Yeah, that's hostile. When you overkill a motherfucker on their own fucking property. Then they land there with one shoe on, one shoe off, which is heavily Masonic. And you're doing it on their property, which shows also a transfer from one to the other. That's why it's good to kill them and let them bleed on their own land that you took in a hostile takeover. That's a symbol. That's a message to the elite. So I'm watching this and I'm like, damn, babe. He said, put it out there, because who needs to hear it is going to hear it. She's still sneaky, treacherous, but she's not going to get all of his money. He said, she's not going to get all of my money. This is going to backfire. She's going to be tricked. Because she doesn't run his money. Men do. Oh, sure, she says it. She acts like it. She doesn't. He didn't even leave her in control of his money. He wasn't with her. He didn't trust her. And this man has repeatedly given me this message ever since he was physically murdered. These same types of cards are coming here with young Dolph. The real estate, there were legal issues around it. The third party, lying, trickery, and deception. This is for young Dolph. This is not for Nipsey. But the cards are the same. I wonder what type of real estate does this man have? Because people wanting his stuff, wanting his money, his property, and wanting to take over in the rap game and in the music, is also showing there was someone in his camp that was talking to the other side, and for some reason it looks female and male. There were females that knew where he was going. I wonder what females knew where he was going. Because it's one that's hidden and silent, and one is influential that is there somebody that worked with him or was working with him or working on new projects with him? It's somebody, yeah, this is somebody in his camp, a female, two females. And the moon, someone that was mentally and emotionally unstable, and someone pretended to work with him and be in business acting like a good person, or even a religious figure, a preacher, someone like that. This is a very nasty reading. This is a very ugly reading. He was set up, and I wonder, was he hit in the head and in the back? This is also about holding on to territory and jurisdiction. Someone wanted that territory he was in, or to take over and control the territory and jurisdiction he was in, and run it and take everything from him. They wanted his life gone. They wanted him destroyed. This is also some type of turf war, some street shit. I keep saying gang and organized crime and older men. They rushed up on him so fast. He didn't fucking see it coming. The way they rushed up on him, and it was very selfish, taking over, and it was about things, recognition. Somebody that had something to do with this was a performer. A performer that I believe is not as successful and has as much money and influence and power and real estate as young Dolph did and does right now. This is someone that was struggling to hold on to power and maintain power in that area right there, Memphis, that's falling. And there's getting ready to be some shit there because it was already crumbling underneath. And the underworld, like with what they do in the street, this person was having a problem with debt and money flow. And maybe their music. This is a rapper. This is an entertainer. I don't want to say. This is an entertainer. They helped to set this man up that he know. That was competing and jealous of him, and they had been bickering back and forth for a long time, and he sent the hitters in. He sent them steppers in to shoot this man, and it was someone who told that he was there because he had someone in his inner circle that was also talking to someone in the other circle of the rapper to help set that boy up. There was some rappers, people in music that helped set that boy up. I just need to look at them, the ones I'm suspecting, and I'm going to do the reading on them. This was a paid hit, and they're promised things and opportunities, and to rise up inside these persons' organizations. There's a woman involved too. I wonder, this woman, was she in jail or arrested? Was she in a relationship? This is an older, powerful man that has a lot of influence in the street and in the business world that helped to set this up. There's a woman. She helped to set this man up. People are saying they didn't know where he was. Yes, they did, because someone inside of his camp was talking to someone on the other. Lord have mercy, I hate to think of some shit like that, that a woman actually got on the phone and called somebody and said that boy going down there to shoot that boy that he thought was a friend or a family member or a confidant or a lover. Because they said he went to get cookies for his mother, and I know the mother didn't do it. This is someone younger. There's 2 or 3 women here, just like the one who said she was so excited. She got on Instagram. Where's the bodyguard? I don't know if it's true, but someone said the bodyguard was shooting. Is that true? The bodyguard was shooting? If the bodyguard was shooting, why nobody got shot but young Dolph? Or did someone get shot that we don't know? We don't know yet. That's strange. You have a bodyguard who's licensed to carry. Usually they're professional shooters because they have to protect the life of another. If this is true, the bodyguard was there. Why do you see young Dolph like an animal with the window busted, his arm laying outside of the cookie shop on the goddamn ground? Where's the bodyguard? See, if this is true, you know who that takes us back to. With Nipsey, with King Von. I don't know if it was a bodyguard with Mo3. It's always who they know, who they hang with. Most of the time, just like Martin Luther King said. He said, if you study what happened to me, because I don't know if you all remember, you can look it up, you can Google it. Martin Luther King's family, Coretta Scott King, was a part of it. She was alive. They sued the federal government and said they had something to do with the assassination of her husband, Martin Luther King. And they won the lawsuit. There was also mafia involved, and the federal government was complicit, and they agreed, and the federal government paid them. And he also showed me that he was worried about the King Center, because he said the King Center was set up in the same way they had done Nipsey. It's older white men. He said his children do not control the money, and they do not control the way, or the board and the way things are handled at the King Center. Now, it's easy to prove me wrong. I could have heard this man wrong, because this is stuff that's public that could be found out. He mentioned his daughter Yolanda. I know Yolanda is a preacher, and she was with Eddie Long until that scandal with him fucking them boys. And then Yolanda left. I think that's Yolanda. Excuse me. I think I got her name wrong. I see a face. Yolanda, the one that died. I'm sorry. That's not her name, not Yolanda. I see a face. The preacher. Martin Luther King's daughter, the preacher. You always see her out, always fighting for justice. And she used to be a preacher at Eddie Long Church until them boys said he was fucking them. Is it Bernice? Please, I can't see. I can't see nothing. Is that Bernice? Thank you. That Bernice King. Thank you. Because I just caught myself. Yolanda is the one that came in here and she died. And she's upset with her brother Dexter. I don't know why she's upset with her brother Dexter and saying that he know what happened to her. Because I think Yolanda King fell dead. I don't think Yolanda, thank you everybody for the donations. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I don't think that yes, but even though young Dolph called was bulletproof, they waited till his ass got out. They know he was going in the cookie shop and somebody told. That's the difference. It don't matter. It's just like you got a bulletproof vest on. If you ain't got no bulletproof vest around your goddamn head and eyes and mouth, they'll shoot your ass where the vest ain't covering the goddamn shit. So they know he wasn't in the car. Shit. Yolanda King dropped dead, and you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying here in the treasure? Yolanda King dropped dead, and Dexter King found her. But see, that's not what Yolanda goddamn it ass told me, goddamn it. Cause she said she seen Dexter, and she talked to Dexter before her ass dropped dead. And she said that Dexter, she just said they argued, they didn't get along, and Bernice argues with Dexter too. They might have stopped it now, but said some shit going on and said Dexter need to take care of his health. That's what Martin Luther King said, and said that it be shit going on with Dexter King. So the store clerk claimed that she called his daughter. Oh, okay, when he was laying there dying. I just want to know why. A baby? What kind of shit is that? Why would she call a little girl? Oh, he got a grown daughter? I don't know, you have to look it up. Because where Dolph got hit, I don't know the details. I haven't done a full reading on this. But I know I'm wondering, was there a head injury? Was Dolph injured in the head? Did he get shot in the head anywhere? As well as the body was beat up. Thank you for the donation. Got shot up, it was over. Oh boy, with the locks. Allegedly was shooting back. Lokes was shooting back? Thank you, Jamila. He was shot in the head. Yeah, because I see a headshot. And that's what he told me. He was knocked down. And he saw the nigga. And he knew. What K saw? Shot in the front and the back. Because I seen the front and then I seen round the head. And then in the back. So I'm like, what happened? It was more than. Like it was more than one wound. Yes, he got shot a few times. Oh, shit. Oh, that makes me mad. Because that boy didn't do nothing to nobody. Like Nipsey. They cleaned up their life and their ways. Thank you, Jack Mac. Yes, but if he had a bodyguard, why did that happen? That's what I'm wondering. What was I say? Yes. Said that she's not at rest. Said that Dexter knows what happened to her. And said that Dexter can be difficult to deal with. I don't know if they get along now, but the father, Martin Luther King, said that they do not. Bernice brought up Bernice King and said she tries. She's had so much conflict and so much stress in the family, trying to hold it together and keep this stuff private. Said that she got up close to see him and she put it on Snapchat. Put his body. Oh my God. Bodyguard told to stand down. Well, they said the bodyguard was doing a lot of shooting. Somebody said, see, I don't know. Because I haven't really looked into this because young Dolph is moving around and he's very level-headed right now. And he wants his children to be taken care of. He keeps mentioning a daughter. He already wrote out everything the way it's supposed to be. And he wants them to carry it out to make sure his children are protected, moved, and taken care of. And I wonder, was anybody pregnant by him? Or did he just have one woman? Because, thank you, Mina. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you. It means so much that because this is so hard for me. And it hurt me because it hurt Nipsey, and he started to cry. Not cry like what, just tears. Can somebody put my cash app in? Somebody said Angela and Angelica Valen. Oh no, you said where you can contact. Oh, you can just email me. But if you email me, you know, you have to make sure you tell me what it is, because I don't read a lot of emails and stuff. I don't have time. Thank you, baby, for putting my cash app there. Thank you for the first time checking it out. You said they arrested the bodyguard? Yes, but who is it? I need to see the face so I can see what I see, what Young Dolph wants me to tell everybody. Excuse me, what he wants everybody to know about the bodyguard. They're working, I wonder, was he working on some type of building or architecture or group with someone? Or were they working on some type of architecture in that area where he's at? Because somebody plans to come up off of this man's death and working on this project. And the shooter came in hot and fast, but it was more than one. They both rushed in from two different directions. The shooters, because this was a heavy burden on them to shoot him and get rid of them on someone else's order, but it was like it was two people. More than I see two different men coming from two different directions to shoot him. They clearly had to know each other and had to agree. This one I see hit him in the head. Tied to the rapper. Rapper, I'm telling you, is behind shooting this boy. And it's also a three-way love relationship here. I see two women here, and one that's in him that work with him, got projects and make money with him. Another one is secretly into occult sciences and seers. He had arguments and disagreements and conflict and fighting with a woman and a group of men before this shit went down, and he knew this was going to happen to him. And another woman, I wonder, she being held and questioned by another man she's dealt with that's very powerful inside that industry that she's afraid of. There's also another woman that's his childhood friend. Someone is his wife, his childhood friend. Was he with her ever since they were very young? He had fought with these people before. He's considered the star and the center of attention. And they argued with him and threatened him and tried to kill him before and attacked him. And he got out of the shit alive. But this time they jammed his goddamn ass in. They blocked him in. They made sure he wasn't going to get away this time. So I'm saying here, he's the one they've been wanting him bad. They've been arguing back and forth with him bad, talking shit. He talking shit. They tried to do the shit, and he was like a cat, which is a lion family. He should just backed up. A cat with 9 lives. He would get away. I think they said in LA when he was shot, he had surgery. He's worried about his babies, and also now he's showing a son. He must have adored his children, and they are in chaos and conflict. And I'm wondering, did he have any dogs, or did anybody around him have any dogs, or did he have security? Did he like dogs, or was somebody around him that had dogs at the house or something? The mother, the father, the children, it's all chaos, turmoil, conflict. It's wild as hell up there right now. You just can't hear it. And they're arguing about money and estates. And they, I just heard it. Something's getting ready to go on. People from out of state, some of these niggas on the left up there, some of them coming in, some of them underground. This is on many different levels. And the police and the feds is in this watching. Because I just am going, yeah, I'll be fresh as hell when the feds watching. Yeah, 2 Chainz. Was 2 Chainz friends with one of them? Yeah. Is 2 Chainz friends? Did he know Young Dolph? Was he friends? Was he? I like that song. Was he friends with Young Dolph? Of any of the other rappers that Young Dolph had beef with? Y'all know what I'm talking about? That song by 2 Chainz, I'll be fresh as hell when the feds watching, because they're in it and they're all over it. And I'm seeing for some reason sharpshooters. So They're on standby somewhere. Do you all know? I guess I have to look at it. It said 100 shots happened in CIAA in Charleston Uptown. They were friends. He's very upset about this. Doc was on that song. Oh my God, that's why he brought it up. He likes him a lot. They're like brothers. Yes, you're right, Black Cherry. They sure do, and people don't want to know it. That's why I keep saying. Yes, they 2 Chainz and Yo Gotti both close to Jay-Z. But did someone say that at one point Young Dolph knew 2 Chainz or had done something with 2 Chainz? Because I don't see he had nothing to do with it. That's not what I'm saying. He didn't wish that. It is it bothers him that this happened. You said him and Gucci. Dolph wasn't on Feds. Oh, okay, thank you. I didn't think because I didn't hear Dolph on there, but I didn't know. I was gonna go back and watch it. 2 Chainz said Dolph is this wrong. Thank you, because I felt that with 2 Chainz and Young Dolph. He didn't say anything bad about him. That's why the song popped popped in my head. But I know Nipsey and Young Dolph did. Really? Dolph was living in Atlanta. Oh wow! Like when this happened. Thank you for telling me, because I felt it really strong. And I knew when MLK said he had, which is true, he had the Atlanta and the Memphis connection. I felt that Dolph had the Atlanta and the Memphis connection and the New York and the LA connection. And then I found the song. Nipsey and Young Dolph did songs together. And Young Dolph loved Nipsey. He paid a lot of respect to it. I was like, wow, that's why you brought him in here. You say Dolph only visited Memphis to get back. Wow. Okay. That makes sense. Big Scotty, I didn't say anything about Yo Gotti. I didn't say. Y'all gotta donate. You want me to go deeper, because I'm not getting into that. Who they mention? Is it Black Youngster and Yo Gotti? Are those the 2 that they accused? Is that the name right? Black. Yeah. Thank you, William. Black Youngster. Is that the one of the rappers? Or am I saying that wrong? Is there another name? Is there another way? Black Youngster? Yes, didn't he? That was a beautiful chain that Dolph had made of Nipsey. Gorgeous. Nip and Dolph are days apart age-wise? Really? No, is that who it is? Okay, Black Youngster and Yo Gotti. Those are the 2. And I'm not saying. I just told you that it comes up that a rapper set him up. Set the hit up. I said that. I just didn't say which one. But I said ones he had beef with. That's what I said. And I think it's fair, because I don't like saying these things. But those 2 are good names. I will say that. I'm just not going to go into the details of why they're good and how. But people already know. They already have named those 2. Yes, Gotti got a full pay. Oh, see, there you go. There you go. You put, that's all I just said, a little bit, the face is full, and chocolate. That's all I said, and you take that and put that together. See, I'm not saying nothing else. I'm not saying nothing. I don't think Soulja Boy did. I have to look at them, you guys. I don't know who Keith Lock is. Like I said, I did not follow. I heard of Young Dolph, but the past few years, I've been so tied up with Nipsey. I only look at stuff because he has me doing so much. If he brings a person in here, just like Kurt Cobain keeps coming in and out of here. So something's going on either with Kurt Cobain or his daughter, his family. Ones that keep hanging around, and I still haven't really had a chance to just get on Kurt. But he's very persistent, so I'm going to have to, that's a creepy one, because of what they did to him. Um, Key Glock, Dolph, cousin artist. Thank you. Key Glock. Yeah, I also picked up an artist around Dolph too that's going to try to, one of his artists try to, or this capitalize light skinned guy, slender light skinned guy. I have to see all of them. There are a couple of insurance policies, maybe something hidden. He is very smart, very wise, took care of his family very well, but it still won't be like having him, the money's not enough. Having him. I was going to say, yeah, because Nipsey brought him here, I felt the need. They've been hanging. I tell you, it's amazing how people say they're dead and gone, and they come tell me these things. They're like, this is getting ready to happen. And I'm like, huh? And I've never spoken to Martin Luther King before. I've seen him, but for him to come and just talk so openly and say, this is about Atlanta and Memphis. He said, watch Memphis and watch where they shot me. He says the same kind of situation. There's getting ready to be an assassination in Memphis. And I wanted to come and tell y'all a couple of days ago, but I just been too out of it. I want to tell you yesterday. I'm like, well, he got me looking at Memphis and Atlanta. And then when this happens, I just said, you know what? I don't want to. I think I know, but let me Google where was MLK killed. It said Memphis. God damn. They've been sitting up having this conversation about 7 days. Nipsey now. They've been sitting over there talking. Yo Gotti is the owner of that plaza. Are you serious? Oh boy. Yeah, I mean that's the person's name that's coming. Oh boy. Yeah, young Dolph has a mouth on him. I mean, I don't. Tell me if I'm wrong. Does he have a mouth on him? He's got a temper. It's like bitch ass snake. And I'm like, okay, so there's something going on with him too because he's cussing. He's cussing. He's holding a cup. He's cussing. But did something go on with him? With Yo Gotti and Young Dolph? Were they having a problem or were they enemies? Yeah, Yo Gotti. Yeah, he said something about the nigga in the entourage and this fake ass nigga pretend to be something that he's not with these different groups of people. I was trying to pretend like he trying to want to be me and oh boy, he can talk. I see here. He's funny. He said the cookies spot put. Where should I go find me just now? Wow, God, he hates Dolph, and it seems like he feels the same way. I mean, he because I was wondering. I was like, does he like Southern food? And now you're telling me he lived in Atlanta. So yeah, because he had asked me for some, and I said, okay, let me ask the people. Would he like Southern style food? Okay, young Dolph died on Laura's infamous birthday too, which is wild. Oh my God. And you say during the month of King Bond on 17th, which would be an 8-day, right down the eve of the full blood moon for November. Also, Nipsey was telling me, and then I'm going to go, because it's getting late and I need to rest. These people play chess, not checkers. Okay. And they were telling me about the two sons. And that's why I told you earlier, watch that sun. It's an illusion. It has like a panoramic view, but it's a fake sun. And it's tied to the NASA project with the Lucifer project. And it's something about the moon, they're saying, that's off, or that's like, okay, if they tell us the calculations are one thing, we don't really know. They're saying they are hiding the real calculations and the formulas and the reasons why they take certain people and they leave certain people, because they're trying to balance out the curses that they do to maintain power. This is also dealing with Sumerian gods, Lumeria and the Rosicrucian. Thank you for the donation of Rosicrucian order. Um, it's like, okay, you look at not only the hieroglyphs, but the DNA of certain kings that have passed and what they did. Because we did music, writing, had electricity, medicine, surgery in Egypt. Okay, they want to say that you didn't, but you did. And they want to try to hold power here. They don't like to anchor it here by doing dirty shit and spells and keeping people doing, oh, he said like cryo prison. Now that's what Steve Jobs was talking about with Bill Gates, and giving them shots and viruses and watching black children die in Africa and experiment on them, and then thought it was funny, like laugh about that shit. They also have different races of people, because I saw white hands, white arms, white torsos, where they have them like in a cryo prison or like a cryo warehouse where they freeze them, they reanimate them, they put computers in the parts, or they mix the part with half flesh and the internal part is a whole metal base, a computer base. And when people die or they murder them for the blood, the tissues, the plasma, the arteries, the veins, the parts, they will keep certain people's DNA in a database. Certain organs, it's like, okay, you get a, a car wrecked or a tire and you don't want to buy a new tire, so you go get a retread, or you go get the body fixed on the car and you buy a used hood like in a junkyard or something. Have it like that, where you go get body parts and they refurbish them, but they're calling themselves upgrading them, and then they actually transplant them on people. Yes, thank you, like Demolition Man. And he said they're doing it right now, and they're doing it in prisons. Again, the prison is ready, and that's when they show me that tower-looking prison. I wonder, is that in Memphis? It goes all the way underground, where they have a whole new system. They're getting ready to catalog people and get rid of people and go for population control. But two, if there are certain kings and queens and certain entities, they want to balance it here. Everything that's done here must be done there. So they will kill certain black men. I have a certain, I mean, they do it in all races, especially certain black men that raise up like those ones that were murdered that are like gods. And they'll physically murder them to send them over there. Because they know they're still alive. They're still breathing. They're still functioning. But we don't know. I know now, a lot of us know now, they can see and hear them. But then they'll do like chain letters, like chain commands to them. They study them on a computer. They measure the electromagnetic frequency of the brain waves and some of the bodies they keep and reanimate them. They get them within a certain amount of time. They can trigger the memory. They can take it out of the brain, or they can add chips or electronic software to, just like they have in that shot. When it's electronic, it's a whole little factor inside of that shot once it warms up to a particular temperature, along with the worm that I told y'all about. And now people are sharing that information. And you can control people from the computer cloud. I found that out too when I was dealing with Kobe. And the white man that's with him that looks like Charles Manson ass. That attacked my ass when I did that goddamn ring. Say Madrid. Didn't like Jesse. Yeah, Missy Jesse, yeah. Hi, Bobby. That's why they won't. Because they'll look human and act human but won't have a soul. And then at certain points you can see that they're not human. Yes, but they're true, Bobby. You can see a lot of stuff I said then and look at it now, and the cartoons and the software in them and the brain mapping and controlling. Thank you, James Brightwell, for the donation. What else I was getting ready to say about that? This is all up in Antarctica as well. And they're ruling that. And a lot of the demons, a lot of the angels, the fallen angels, some of them, what y'all don't realize is y'all think that a lot of people, and we were taught that all these beings that rule and these angels that rule are all demonic. No, some of these so-called good angels and light angels actually work with the so-called dark angels and demons. They actually do work with them and do favors for them to make his movies not turn into. Yes, because for you all that don't know, if you look at those movies, oh, thank you. I think I saw somebody said donated to me. It's moving so fast. Thank you. Right. If everybody says $1, that's 1,000. Okay. Yes. And that's why I'm not going to keep coming on here sharing all this stuff because people want me to do this for free and don't want to donate. And I'm really just tired of it. I've had all like I'm exhausted, especially with doing stuff at home and doing private readings and um, the downloads. So that's what I'm going to say on that. I'm not going to keep going into this thing. And that's why certain names I didn't say because I'm tired of putting myself at risk to say things that put me in danger, and call people's names and shit. It's too much. Um, we've been having a really intense and educational and opening up a lot of energy, having a good time, an intense time doing the chakra downloads. I've been doing the chakra downloads and the meditation and the chanting is really intense. And I've been dealing with a lot of my wounds and pain and all the blockages and clearing that stuff out. A lot of crazy stuff is coming out. We're at the heart chakra right now, and a pregnant lady, I put it up there, she wanted to do a healing session with me, and she wanted me to move negative energy, and I did it. It was amazing because her baby got up out of her womb and started talking to me about the mother. I told the mother what the baby said, and she said that's true. And the baby started saying what it liked. Thank you, Naya, for the donation. What it liked, what it didn't like. And it wasn't happy about its father. I mean, it just started going. The baby even said it. He had been here before. He said that he had been, thank you, Bonnie, he had been in World War II. He dealt with Hitler, and that Hitler, that's why it's like when I saw that name again just from a couple of days ago, I'm like, wow, Adolf. And because the baby said it. And I said, I looked it up and it blew my mind because that's when the baby, like it said, had been in World War II. The baby had been here before Hitler was in World War II. And said it didn't like where the mother lived right now. She was like, I know, I don't like it either. I'm going to move. And started just mentioning things it liked and that he liked classical music. And she's like, yeah, he said something about, he said, tell her, thank you for the donation, to take me to the lake so we can feed the ducks and I can watch the ducks. And he wanted to hear classical music. And so when I told the mom, she said the classical music was it Swan Lake or something? I saw it on YouTube. It's thank you, Naima Carter. When I pulled up the video of the classical music, I think it's Swan Lake because it's a picture of a lake with a swan, a white swan. He said, yeah, tell her that I like that and I want her to play it more. She's like, wow, I haven't been playing it like I should. So the baby's just talking. I never did a reading on a one with a pregnant baby. And the baby, he's like, oh, I just get up out of her womb when I feel like, and I just go where I want to. I astral project, and I come to you. And she said she lets him watch. She watches my videos while she's pregnant, and he jumps. So she knew. Thank you for the donation, Waitika. Please, I hope I didn't mess it up. She knew he wanted it from me. So I enjoyed the baby so much. I said, I tell you what, I will do a whole download on pregnancy, because I haven't addressed that in me, and I need to address all the pain associated with that. And so we counted her down, and I explained it at first, and her breathing and grounded and cleared her chakras and opened her up. And she said the baby was moving. He liked it. Like when I started to chant the chant, and he picked the chakra. He wanted us to chant Lam. He wanted us to go into the third chakra, which would make sense, the umbilical cord behind the navel and the bowels, because that's where he's sitting. So I thought it was quite amazing. He's hooked to his mom's umbilical cord. So we did that, and I loved it. And she called me the next day. She really, really enjoyed it. And then I did another one, a client of mine, and that's what I want to tell you, because I talk. If you listen to the downloads, I talk at the beginning to explain what we're going to do. And I always tell you to get a candle, preferably red, because red, the life force energy is very, very strong. And I want you to work on the breathing, the wall of fire breathing. It's wonderful. It's amazing. This lady just got it the other day, and it's good, like, to do different exercises on the body to get the body flexible when you're going to meditate, and you're going to go into the chanting, because it's very intense for the body, and it helps to heal the body and bring a lot of stuff out. So this other lady, she said, I said, don't do the pregnancy third chakra. Do the regular third chakra that removes a lot of negative energy and raises your frequency. So she's like, I heard you. And I was telling her, because she said, I want you to teach me stuff. And I said, you gotta listen to me. I'm gonna walk you through it, and I do it with you. Thank you for the donation, Coco. And I tell you, and I said, do the exercises. These are things you can do, but not right now. I'm doing the meditation. And so I'm doing the meditation. I'm like, you can do these later to open up the third chakra, and like lay down on your stomach and grab your ankles and like rock. Because I know they used to do that to me when my grandmother had me in gymnastics, and like to really get your body really limber. And your body is more healthy when you could get it limber and have the energy flowing through it. So if you all decide to listen to the meditations, breathe deeply, practice the ring of fire breath, and stretching your body and meditating, drinking a lot of water before you listen to the download, because I'm going to ask you to do that. And a lot of people feel different sensations. You might feel very tired. You might feel hot, cold. You might feel very energized. But afterwards, I would say rest. Drink a lot of water, breathe deeply, and rest, because it pulls a lot of negative energy off and it opens you up. I was even thinking maybe a couple of nights a week, if people let me know they're interested in it, for a smaller amount of time and a smaller donation, we could chant so that you could get used to it and start to heal and open your chakras up. It's really, really good. I've been enjoying it so much. It's tiring though, because it brings up a lot of pain, and I'm dealing with a lot of pain and shifts in my body. But I'd rather do it than keep holding that stuff, because it'll come out as illness. You don't want that. Or ill relationships. So I had asked the young lady, and she's like really cute, she's like pretty, but she's like really, really like just a cute little face and cute little body. So I asked her today, I said, so how did it go last night? And did you listen? And she was like, I said, how did you feel? She's like, I was just really tired afterwards. And then I called my sister over. My sister watches you too. And, you were talking about the poses, and we just started doing the poses. And the fuck? I saw a spider or something come down and sit. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God, because I would shut the whole thing down to kill the goddamn spider. I like spiders, but don't come fucking do that shit. And I don't know what kind of spider you are while we're talking. So She's like, I said, so you brought your sister? Yeah, I have my sister over here. And when you said, stretch the body, we got on the floor. And I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Hold on. That was not a part of the goddamn meditation. You were supposed to sit there with your feet on the floor with no socks, no shoes, preferably a wooden floor, a tile floor, stone floor without carpet better, so you can feel the energy we're going to pull up through the ground. And I'm like, so you brought your sister over there. So y'all over there doing yoga poses on your stomach, hands back, grabbing your ankles, I'm again, twerking, popping one butt cheek. Ain't nobody told you to open your ass up to do a fucking breathing exercise. I mean, that's just like, how the fuck does that go together? So y'all just sitting over there, you just gonna make your own goddamn medication up, goddamn it. Y'all over there, like y'all up there opening and closing y'all ass, popping one ass and then the other ass, and then lifting your leg. Ain't nobody asked you, look, that's not a part of the goddamn meditation. You just done took this shit all the way somewhere else. We were just having fun. And look, if y'all gonna do it and I say exercise, that's for after, before or after the goddamn video. They over there on the floor grinding and whining their asshole up and down. Ain't nobody this is not included in the goddamn. Yeah, we dealing with your third chakra and we opening up and vibrating your chakra, but y'all done took that shit to a whole nother goddamn level. And she just let, I'm like, look, they just popping it. Pop, locking, and dropping. I said, how the hell you gonna pop, lock, and drop it and then sit there and breathe? See, See, it is not them. I'm not talking about them because I'm talking about some other bitches. See, some other bitches just like that do that yoga shit and that root chakra shit. Don't have them motherfuckers in your house, around your niggas, around your motherfucking son. Because see, I know a lady of mine, you know, she was trying to get a babysitter. This one lady, she liked it, was always, I'm busy, or we can sit down and we can meet and all that, but want to laugh and talk to the lady goddamn husband. But then want to talk to her, and it's always trying to catch up with the bitch. But the bitch is like, I got this class, I got this meditation, I got this yoga class and shit, all in the park. Watch your bitch that like to open her ass in the park. Always clap her ass cheeks and stand on up, do all kind of handstand and get up under the trees with the sun shining 360 degrees in her ass, and she's spinning her ass around and doing all kind of plies like she in ballet, opening her fucking legs and turning her toes to the damn sky and shit, clapping her ass in the goddamn wind. See, I don't really fuck with no bitch that like to open their ass outside and like to spread and clap their ass and jiggle one ass cheek and perk their toes and pop their pussy in the damn park. Yeah, that's a witch. That's a witchy bitch right there. That's a witchy bitch. This bitch here, so off the goddamn chain. Standing there, there's another bad goddamn luck thing. Not only that, is a bitch like to open her ass and air her cock out in the sun. Just air her cock out and let the breeze run down in her motherfucking pussy. And then pop her ass doing yoga stand and yoga pop locking down in the park. Like to open her ass outside. Not just that, a bitch come in your house. You have to watch these bitches, man, because these bitches get out of control. You want to take over in your goddamn house. Came in this damn lady house and standing there after she done did some yoga poses. And I guess her clit hard like a dick and charged all up from having the sun shine down in her open ass out in the open part down there by the swing set and shit. Down there with niggas laid out on the blanket with they damn Swiss cheese and damn seaweed salad and shit. She down there spread. So she goes over this lady's house and the lady standing there, yeah, I want you to babysit my son and I got to go to school. I be working and meditating. And then the bitch flighty as a motherfucker. All that wind blowing up in her cock and blowing all in her asshole while she's spinning and dropping it low with no drawers on. And rolling her booty hole and shit all out in the goddamn sun and shit. I guess it done got to her fucking head. So she really not got too much of a good goddamn sense about her. So she looks down and she gonna think, oops, uh-oh. Got that lady's shoes on her damn foot. Now, how she got that lady's shoe on her foot, talking about she forgot it was not her damn shoe. How the hell your motherfucking ass doing all this deep meditation and yoga and supposed to be in tune with the earth and in tune with your cock and tune with your ass and tune your chakra going up in space? How your shoe get off? You right, a lemon head bitch. How your shoe get off? And then that lady's shoe get on your damn foot. And that lady wear a size 10. And you wear a damn size 7. How the hell is that stand up there with some size 10 shoes? Looking at that lady about 6 feet tall. And then that lady size 10 shoes on. Looking at that lady talking about, oops. No, I got your shoes on my foot. And just clicking them. And I'm just like, you got that damn, you got some big ass foot. How? She talking about she live like, she about 5'7", 5'8". I said in the shoe, got a long ass feet. About 5'7", well, 10. Talking about, hell no, her foot smaller than mine. I said, well, how the hell she stand up there? Talking about she don't know how the hell she got your damn shoe that's looking up at you. Talking about, I said, see, you don't want to pick up bitch like that. Don't want to ride. You let that bitch ride. That bitch will drive. That bitch want to fuck your husband. That's what's what. And see, you know she good at it because the bitch go out there and clap her ass in the breeze out there in the dance. See, don't trust a bitch that'll open her pussy in public, man. Don't trust no fucking bitch to babysit your little boy because she got a little boy and bound her husband while she out working and shit that like to get up there and pull your drawers down and open your pussy and open it down there and put her ass out there in the sunlight outside. See, bitch ain't no damn good. She might be good, but the bitch is pussy loosening. She's loosening. Not loosening. The bitch is real easy to compromise her pussy, compromise her mind by opening her ass. Because she always see it's not a class that she have. She might have a little class out there, but the bitch like for strangers to come around because she got a nice body like. She got a nice body with some little bitty feet. That's why I said something wrong with this bitch. She like in the park. She don't get no building or no house, no apartment. She loosening in her ass in the sun out there in the park. She like the opening out there in the open, like under the breeze, like for strangers to see. Then went in there and put that lady 2 big shoes on, standing in that lady kitchen, talking about, oh, oops, look what I did. Oh, I don't know how I got your shoe. Bitch, you know how, because you have been laughing and talking with her goddamn husband. See, you talk to her husband and you laugh and talk with him, but then, and you nice to him, but then want to go in that lady's house and try to disrespect that goddamn lady and dominate that lady in the spirit. See, whenever you start putting shit in people's shoes, hot foot oil in people's shoes, Ron Devil Ron, put graveyard dirt and shit in people's shoes, whatever you want to put in people's shoes, control, the dominator, come to me in people's shoes. See, you got the wife said she should have whooped her ass. She should have whooped her ass. She probably wouldn't have hurt her too much because the bitch real flexible. She can move around. The bitch can run. Because see, to me, you in my house, I ain't never had you in here before. And I look down, you got my damn shoes on. They're too damn big and long. Long ass shoes. But you up there wearing them like they damn your foot by this little, and this lady got a size 10 foot, feet long as hell, and then you up there clicking your feet. So, should have got an ass beat. Cause you trying to tell me like some subliminal shit, like you want to be the lady of the house, you want to take my footing or my foundation from me, or you want to take my nigga from me or something, like you wants to fuck him, or you want to do a handstands and bands or make a dance? I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, bitch. Cause that when she couldn't come back in my house, that wasn't set with me. I washed them shoes out with some salt and ammonia. See, I go in there and consecrate my shoe with some of that hoodoo oil. I might not wear them at all. That be I go out there and bury or see that bitch right there. I wouldn't want to put my feet back in now. Like the dirty bitch. I'm come and do some bullshit like that. So I'm like, okay, you and y'all remind me. I said, so that's what show y'all like to open y'all like to open y'all ass for meditation. That's what y'all like to do. So I tell y'all that I told her, she don't call her sister over there, my student. She's supposed to be meditating, but instead you gonna wind your ass and get down on the ground and pop your ass while you holding your feet. I didn't ask, see that hat. So you is like her. You was like, I'm glad you got a husband, because I hope you went in there and ran it down on his motherfucking ass and popped your ass and opened your ass in there and clapped it in there after the damn meditation. Yeah, she doing a throat. I guess she ready to do her throat chakra after she done did her ass chakra exercise. See, because I didn't tell her down there like a snake, all on the ground, her and her sister twerking. And supposed to be sitting. I said, you supposed to be sitting up, breathing deep and meditation. You scrub, that's right, she scrubbed the ground. Up there scrubbing the ground and shit. So I didn't ask that, how they get in there? Huh? How the fuck? I don't know. And she just laughed. I said, but she told me, well, you mentioned, I said, but did I tell you to get your ass on the ground and grab your ankles and scrub the ground? And open your crack of your ass, spread it, and bounce your teeth? You supposed to be deep breathing. God damn it. Now, I said, see, I don't know if you was a teacher, because see, you. I'm gonna put you with that girl that did my friend like that. They like to go out there in the park. Yeah, that root and throat chakra and up there her cock activation. That's what, yeah. Yeah, that's what they like. See? Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, dancing. And if they're moving around, don't do that shit. Open up stinking ass up in the park and then come over there and click her heel in that lady's shoe, too big shoe. All right, so you don't let her come back in and tell me, no. I said, oh, no. See, you gotta breathe deep. Yeah, but see, she supposed to sit. She got to get the wind of it, but she had lost her wind. God damn it. Get your wind first, then drop on that ground. I didn't tell you to do that. Shit. She told me, oh, I feel good. I know you do. I hope you went there and got fucked. I mean, because that's what you up there preparing for. That's what. Y'all, I'm going to go. Thank y'all for clicking like and donating and loving and supporting me. And like I said, if you want me to dig more deeper into that young Dolph situation, I don't mind. But y'all just send me private donations like one lady did. And so I could kind of look over it. I'm going to do some, it's just heartbreaking. You know. Thank you all. I love you all too. Thank you for clicking like and sharing. So we can get my likes up and thumbs up. And I guess I got to cook for them. I'd be so honored to cook for young Dolph and Nipsey. I see he likes Southern food. Thank you. Yeah, it's a jumper. It's a jumpsuit. Child, they done got me up. I guess I better start, goddamn it, lifting my leg up and shit and fucking exercising and shit. Since they up there taking my meditation and taking it to a whole nother goddamn level. Doing some shit, and that's adding their own spin on this shit. But yeah, I was speaking of it, I have downloads. I've talked about chakras for years. Vagina chakras, penis chakras, sperm chakras, all of that. Similar fluid. Yes. And so now I'm finally around to offering the downloads. Nipsey told me to offer the downloads. And so I'm glad that people said, do you put boiled eggs in your dressing? No. I guess you can. It's okay. I just don't. Maybe it depends. Like my grandmother used to chop them up fine. They're good when you chop them. Aww. Say, I hope your donation. Oh, congratulations on your baby. I hope you're massaging the baby and doing grounding and clearing with your chakras and the baby chakras. It's so important. It's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. What was I going to do? Oh. Yeah, I guess I better go because I need to take better care of myself, you guys. I do too much, and I gotta try to fill all the orders. And I'm glad people give me good feedback from the orders. And I was making some today to pack to get ready to ship some more out. Thank you for the ones that don't rush me. Most of you don't, and most of you, when I offer you a refund, you don't take it. You wait, and I appreciate that. Let me tell you what happened. I was very upset about it. My friend shipped to a lady in Britain, Great Britain, and that wasn't the first time she bought a kit from me. And I didn't know, he sent it first class. I didn't know we weren't supposed to do that unless you bought some more, I guess, package, registered mail or something. Just almost $100 just to ship it there with all the different additives they put, excuse me, wanted you to buy. And I didn't know that. All I know is we shipped a big shipment out last week. She sends me a message yesterday saying that she would not get her package. Customs doesn't do this all the time, but Customs stopped my package, refused to give it to her, and then said she owed a duty. She had to pay more money to get the package. And when I called the post office, they said it's not in United States post office jurisdiction or international post office jurisdiction because you paid for first class and you didn't get it registered. I'm like, but how are we supposed to know? You didn't tell us that when they were taking my packages up there. And so now the U.S. post office has no jurisdiction and has no jurisdiction overseas. Customs took her package, won't ship it to me. They're holding it, but they did send her a message and told her that if she wanted it, she has to give them more money because of what I put as the value for the products in there. I've never gone through that, and I was so upset about it. What I told her was, if they send it back to me, I'll send you another one. Or if they charge you more than what you've already given me, I'll help you pay the difference to that. And then she was like, you know what? And she told me what they charged her. It wasn't a lot, but it was no way around it because customs, you can't really do anything with customs. That's like a whole mafia. You can't do anything once they hold your shit. If they don't want to give it to you, they can look through, they open your shit, and they don't open everybody's stuff. They just randomly pick who stuff they want to fuck with. They can open your shit. They can throw your shit away. They can say we're not going to give it to you. They can say we're not going to ship it to the other person. They can say we're going to ship it to them, but then hold it for 2-3 months if they want. And there's nothing you can do about it. So luckily, that was disappointing to me, heartbreaking, because I wanted her to have it, and she's been waiting so long, and she was willing to wait, and then now they hold her stuff hostage and make her pay a ransom to get it. That was disappointing, but she told me it was okay. She wanted it. So that bothered me, but she told me she didn't want me to give her. I was just going to give it to her because I felt like, I should do that because it was just wrong. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't hers either. I just wanted to do that. She's like, no, don't do that. It'll be okay. They're not charging me much. But everybody else, I'm glad when people put comments and let me know. And, well, they say it, they let you know too, because when they're putting a comment in public, everybody sees it. And they like the California blend, the uncrossing kit. They like the way it smells. I'm going to go over another video with that and actually show what it does and what it feels like. And with the protection oils, and you will smell it. They saw, you do smell it before it gets out of the box. And I pride myself on making things that are very concentrated. I just made a new blend of the biotin oil, the concentrated oil to make the hair grow, and the colloidal silver. I don't know what you mean concerned about chakras. Like I said, I have chakra downloads that I'm doing chants and meditations. People can get those in the website. They can pay for the download at alexysktylor.com. I made a new formula. I'm making new formulas. Nipsey gave me another formula that's so rich, so decadent, so beautiful. I never imagined I would have something like this. It's a cream. I'm also going to make, I'm going to make an anti-aging face cream out of it and a body lotion. Oh boy. I'm just going to give you some of the ingredients he gave me. Diamond dust. It's pure diamond in it. Champagne, caviar, mink, pure amethyst, real ruby extract, emerald, pure emerald powder. That's going. Oh, I like the high class spiritual. I love it. Okay, we got a new name. High class spiritual shit. Wrapped in a 24K gold cream. I haven't gotten all of them yet. I'm so excited. I had to look for them. I had to find them. I'm so excited. And you know what inspired it? He likes to be in the meditations because he creates the chakra download meditations. And we were talking, the fourth chakra, the heart, where a lot of my trauma, a lot of people's trauma and pain is in the heart. And what did we have? I think we might have had a crystal or something we were working with. And I was working with a tamarine in there. And we were saying to create a wealth mentality for sex and money, you have to walk, talk, and carry yourself that way and put those things on your skin, eat with that silverware, the plate, the drink, have those types of lovers, male or female, remove the surroundings of your house, the people, the clothes. You have to change it gradually, little by little. So it would also tie into your skin, your hair, and he gave me something, thank you, vibrational, because it's dealing with real, beautiful, decadent stones, crystals. And I said, wow. Oh, wow. It's so. And then I found white truffles. You can look up white truffles and black truffles because the black truffles are in champagne. The white truffles are very expensive because, yeah, if you want to get this one, it's going to be expensive because it's not synthetic. These are pure. This is pure diamond I'm using. Pure extracts, the best. And pure diamond powder. If you're going to use these things, they will shift the energy along with the gold. That's why Nipsey told me to eat the gold. Get the 24K gold edible paper, gourmet paper that they use in restaurants and for food and stuff, and the 24K gold on the skin. It increases the vibration. It helps to heal the body. So I'm working on and experimenting on all those things, but I gotta rest. I'm so exhausted, so tired. I gotta take care of me. For once in my life, I gotta take care of me. So, yeah, it was. I wanted to check in with you though. Even though I'm very tired, I wanted to check in. I wanted to see you, and yeah, unfortunately, under these circumstances, but again, yeah, I wanted to do it for. Did I say yeah, Bernice? When I corrected that right, it said Bernice is Bernice King, Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, is going through something and said something is coming up about the King Center and the board of directors and the brother Dexter King. I think that's the baby son, Dexter King. I don't know why Martin Luther King told me to say that. But he says something is brewing right now. And he feels very disappointed and he feels very betrayed. Good night, baby doll. So I'll see because, they're usually very hush-hush about their business. And I know Yolanda King is not resting and she's upset with her brother, Dexter. She says something she wants to come out. Excuse me. I'm not going to repeat the rest of it because I don't like to get in trouble. I always get in trouble. Every time I say something and some person comes in here, wait a minute, it made me think of the Boondocks. I didn't see it. What was the Boondocks episode on MLK? Oh my God, they did an episode on MLK. You know what? He was talking about his son, the youngest one, Dexter. Thank you, Cap. he was very disappointed with Dexter and said over the year, and then Yolanda was talking about Dexter and said the way his mind is, and he's a talker and a charmer, and he, or maybe he used to be this way, like really manipulative, and he gets with his friends, and he likes to, what she said back then, like get over, or people give him stuff to like to take advantage of them or play on them, but it's not regular people on the street. It's like wealthy people, or like, you know, a lot of white people like them, and so a lot of white men liked him and would give him stuff and do stuff for him, and he's manipulative with men. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing else. Thank you, Chica TV. So his power was a cover up. Dexter mess. Sometimes I met him. He was sloppy drunk. See what I'm saying? See that MLK one line, goddammit. I have a dream, goddammit, tonight, goddammit. See, so that's so wait a minute. See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That I ain't want to get into that man daddy. Talk about that he's slick and tell lies and keep up shit and real manipulative, and said that he was stealing money from Bernice now. Goddamn stealing his dad and money, goddammit. And Bernice was tired of that, but I'm saying maybe he done changed now. I said, I don't know. Said the nigga on the low. I mean his daddy. God damn it. His daddy, man, said that's, man, you know what? I don't want to say what MLK had said. Then his grandmama, like you know, the grandmother, the king that man shot down there at Ebenezer Baptist Church, she came in and she was talking about Dexter. I seen, you know, but I seen he was married, but said that was like a cover up, like a fake marriage, or he was abusive, like a mess, like she had to put up with stuff. I don't know if the man still married. What it said, documents he sold, said that he's sneaky and that he manipulative. He don't want to work. He want everything, you know, that he can get, like to swindle people out of, cheat people out of stuff, and disrespect his sister and disrespect Bernie. And just Yolanda is really mad at him. Say that, you know, he compromised, and just, you know, Martin Luther King is real hurt about this shit. Say he still ain't completely got himself together. He need to deal with his health, because say he didn't want to see him in there in that hospital with them tubing with that damn COVID. See, well, he said the man need to take care of his digestive system better. You know, more like his intestine. You know what? Okay, I'm done. I am done. God damn it. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm tired of always see. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not. No, ma'am. Said his intestine. Bobby, look. Yeah. And I mean, you got IBS. I don't know what IBS is. No, they not clogged up. They open back there. I'm just saying that. Like too old. I mean, you know what? Say don't take care of his body. Say he a tambourine.
crying. Look, I'm not. I'm just trying. I don't know. Did MLK said the man questionable? Say he's very disappointed. And somebody over here, some older woman in their family, talking about he sipped tea with Morehouse sisters. Look, that's all I'm gonna say. Goddamn it, get y'all motherfucking messy ass up. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm sorry. That old lady just said, that real old light skinned lady just came in here with some gray pin curl on her fucking head and said that man sipped tea with sit. Ooh, Jesus. I don't know who that man sipped tea. I don't even know if that man sipped tea. Goddamn it. I don't. Oh boy. Say that boule. Yes, that boudet and that boule. That's look. The reason why I don't want to say it, because I seen that man was married. Okay, that man is married to a woman. Yes, this is some tea sipping sisters, and that's it's an older woman up here keeping up shit. And she real light skinned and like, I got her hair slicked down and pink curl like them women did when I growed up. And got a house gown on and said that he like, you know what? Y'all are not gonna. Y'all always like to do this to me, and I'm tired of it. Tired of it. That I mean, I don't know why that man said that by his son. I don't know why MLK had said that. I said that the family know. Said Bernice and all them know that man do that shit. See, yeah, and said that he is very disappointed, not disappointed, pertinent about how manipulative and mischievous and deceptive that he is. Because he looks so much like his father. He used to be so handsome. He looked just like his father. But he doesn't have the integrity that disappointing. Why no spirit got to be gossiping town? I mean, why they do that? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all? I guess I'm saying said. I mean, they said the family know that they know about this shit. They know about him. That he been like that. You know what? This lady is sitting up here. They pop it mouth. Yep, he don't have the righteous word spirit and integrity like his daddy. He pretend. Yeah, but still, why they gotta come over here and do that shit to me? And then I'm gonna have people mad at me. And that old lady's like, why y'all do this when I say no? See, these are some people I never seen before until MLK came over here. But that man is not out here bothering nobody. They did not have to come over here and talk about that man ass is fat and that man got digestive problem and a fat stomach and shit and drunk. Like, why? What do they have to do with the tea in China? What do they have to do with anything that we have said tonight? Goddamn, that man is not bothering nobody. Look skinny. I could be wrong. His ass is heavy and like thick, like. And his stomach sitting out, but his ass stick up like, look. Look, Martin Luther King told me to look towards Memphis. Now, what the fuck I'm looking at right here and what this got to do with it, I don't fucking know. I don't know, because they don't have nothing to do with that. Old lady sitting over here with that fucking China teacup over there talking about that man ass and how he prep his mouth up like a woman. See, look, Lord Jesus, please, what you say he got a dog? Wait a minute, people. Y'all look, got my fucking back hurt. Oh Lord, forgive me. I'm putting a disclaimer. All this shit is allegedly. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Because that's like royalty. That family like royalty to say that. But Martin Luther King right now is saying it's some fucked up shit going on over there, and all hell is gonna be. So they internally fighting, and it's got to do with the baby son and Bernice. And then somebody, I don't know if y'all sure what you saying. Tell me y'all ran into him. The nigga was drunk. I don't look. Are you sure? What the fuck you said? Dude, somebody said they seen him. Y'all, please don't lie to me. Because I have to deal with enough with these spirits over here. And you said that man was drunk. What? So he got, like, what do you mean? He got some hips. Like Tim said, he was drunk. He's I'm positive as hell. Tell me he was drunk as hell. Wait a minute. Okay. And what was he doing? Like, did you say hello? Like, did you say hey? Was he standing up? He could walk straight. He was thinking. And all can come by my I have a dream today. So wait a minute. That little black boys and little white girls can stand together and hold hands. So I guess MLK didn't have no dream that you said his son was stinking off in the ass drunk. That's what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me clowning. You know what? I'm up here crying. Like, did somebody have to help him? Did y'all help him when you the time of that man after the fact? Did you try to help that man? You try to help that man when you seen that man up there like that? Oh my God. Oh, somebody said. What's sassy? Y'all. I'm crying. Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh my God. Did you help the man when you seen the man, goddamn it, up there drunk? And did you help? Did you help that man when that man was stinking? Say I'm gonna put you down the stairs. So by him pulling you, you tried to help him down, you smelt him. So that nigga zesty. Look, oh my fucking God. Man, you got to email me and tell me this shit. You know what? I thought y'all were gonna be like, what the fuck she bringing that up like that? That ain't happen. I can't believe now you actually confirming this shit. Oh my God. That's why Martin Luther King. Child got me over here laughing on crying, saying that he upset about that shit. Said cigar and drunk as fuck. What? What year was this? Was it this year? Last year? Oh my God. Oh, you been seeing the quiet? See, I ain't gonna say that. I don't know why ML is off the chain like this and talking about look at Memphis and all that shit. Then gonna come down here and say that about their children. Oh, when he could steal his feet. See, wait a minute. Whoa. He can't see his feet? Why not? Girl, what you saying? That his stomach big? Ain't they messy? Ain't they messy? You see what I'm saying? How they keep up shit? You said a big ass stomach. What, long? Oh, my fucking God. Damn, he ain't like, that's why he upset with his son. He talking about tell it. And y'all, God fix it. Thank y'all for somebody to be in here confirming the messy shit like that old messy ass yellow bitch over here in this corner talking shit, holding that goddamn teacup. Oh, said he look like he pregnant. Oh my God. But how I add to it, Chrissy? How the fuck I add to, I'm just over here doing the ring. How I instigate this shit? What I do? Said the nigga look like a Teletubby. A long. Now you see how I tried to go. And y'all talking about I say I'm gonna go and then I stay. I be trying to go and y'all keep up shit. It's like she gonna say that shit about that man's stomach and that man got irritable bowel syndrome and shit. I'm trying not to say it and y'all gonna pull that shit out and oh my God. Said Grimace from Burger King. So that man built up like that. Man, y'all, it's late. Y'all, I got to get Dr. Robotnik tummy. Y'all low down as hell. Y'all, it's oh my God. I better get off here. It's almost 12 o'clock. Oh my shit. It is after 12 o'clock. We be having such a good time. You know, I'm gonna come back when I can. Y'all, I just gotta take care of myself and get some rest. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.